What is going on, everyone? We are back again. Today, we are going to be playing with the Raspberry Pi 4, installing more software, seeing what we can do to get things more friendly for our Raspberry Pi OS. Raspbian. No, sorry, Raspberry Pi OS. Basically, what I want to do today is try out some programs, some games. I have Repetier Host on the desktop here, which I'm going to downgrade to a lower version to hopefully see if we can get that to work a little bit better. So we're going to uninstall that. We're going to try another version and see if we get any sort of different result. So with that being said, I am just going to get into this right away. So I am going to go over to network, and nope, I went to the wrong spot, didn't I? Go here. There we go. And we will log in here. Okay. So on yesterday's stream, you won't see it up except for the edited version on YouTube. Basically, I did one of those things I shouldn't have. I ended up running a program showing my external IP, and you know, better safe than sorry. So I took that stream video down, and now we're just, yeah, and I edited the version for YouTube there, so you're going to be able to check it out still. And it was a good stream, so make sure to check it out. So we have a few files here. I have 2 folders now created. Basically, programs we've tested and games that we've tested. And we have some stuff here to test out as well. Things like, I don't think Fusion is going to work, but we'll try it. Brave browser setup. Not sure if it'll work, but we're going to try it. We have games like R-Type. We have 3D Mark 2003. We got a virtual PC, virtual box. Power DVD, AnyDVD, PSP 7, so Paint Shop Pro 7. We have the Twitch Studio Setup Network. I don't think it's going to work. We're going to try it. And Video Studio 2019. Not my most favorite program in the world. I should download a version of DaVinci Resolve and try that, but for now I had this, I own this one, so we're gonna try it. I just went through my downloads folder and pulled out some random files that I thought, you know what, let's check out and see if it'll work. I definitely have a slew of programs and games that I've purchased over the years, so we'll be able to test quite a few. So what are we going to do here? So let's go to Files, Accessories, Play on Linux. And I think what we will do to start is, so I did try Paint Shop Pro 7. I can't remember if that ran or not, so I'm just going to try to launch it and see what happens. Repetier Host, we will remove that. SketchUp, we're going to remove that. That's not the one I want. I want to try to get SketchUp Make to work, but that is a 64-bit one. So I'm wondering if we can, we'll try installing the 64-bit of the Raspberry Pi OS, and maybe we can get it to work. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, it's just basically the 32-bit programs and games that we're going to be playing with. So Paint Shop Pro 7 does work. That's great. I like to use this program for thumbnails and things like that. And as you can tell, it doesn't use much for resources because this program is probably back in the early 2000s. But once you get to know the program, there's not much you can't do that the new ones that are all pretty looking with all their stuff on there can do. So a really versatile program. So that's why I added that. I did we try Ravensword? I can't remember. I know we tried Cider. SketchUp, I want to uninstall. I'm going to get rid of a few things before we go forward so I don't have a big list. I'm just going to keep stuff that I want to go back and visit or I'm going to use personally, right? So we get rid of that and we're going to get rid of Repetier. Next. Okay. All-Star Baseball Stars 2. Yeah, for right now, we'll leave that kind of be, and we'll go from there, right? We don't need to go overboard with all the different programs being installed. It's easy enough to just reinstall it, right? So we're going to install a non-listed item. And basically, I'm just going to go to that folder and we're going to add this to show virtual drive some program and click next. Basically, we're just going to allow it to do its thing there. I do have like Power DVD and Any DVD that I want to try getting working. So what we'll do there is I have a small external DVD Blu-ray drive. So we'll try to get that going. Like it works with VLC player, but we'll try getting that going just to see if we can get that to work or not. Okay, so I want to go this guy, this guy. Oh yeah, the Brave browser setup. Okay, so I actually want to try this one. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I feel bad because it's still that one that I'd put on my images for a thumbnail because I thought it worked. But it didn't. So I feel bad because I was trying to give alternative browsers that you could use on the Raspberry Pi. But Brave I didn't try, and there's one other one I tried for a little bit, but I didn't really get too far into it. I don't think. Oh yeah, this one won't install. I think once we get a 64-bit operating system installed and we kind of set it up towards that, we should be able to install more programs. So that will be good when that happens. But right now, this is going to fail, which is okay. Not the end of the world. And then we'll just go down the list and we'll try installing some other games and stuff like that. And then we'll test them all out and see how it goes. But most of the DVD and Blu-ray stuff definitely works better in other programs other than VLC. But VLC still works, right? So after it's done downloading here, basically any program that uses these launcher style programs are not going to run well. I haven't had one that works. Yeah, we should have an error here in just a second. Yeah, there we go. So we're just going to close that out. Don't have any entries here. You're not installing anything. cancel that. Go to install. Okay, so I know that one doesn't work for right now. So that was Brave. So tested programs. We'll dump that in there. Fusion 360. Not going to work like I said, but we'll try it. And show virtual. Actually, what was there? Okay. Go ahead and click next. All right, let's try this one out. Not sure what that means, but okay. I figured it wouldn't work, but it could be just due to how the file's named there. But we're just gonna go in there. I'll update my list of files in that. You know what, let's try 3D Mark 2003 next. No idea why I keep scrolling down to the bottom there when I don't really need to. All right, go next. I do believe this one should work, but if it'll run or not, that's another story. So what we'll do is right away, what we'll do is we'll just install it, and I just want to try to launch it to see if it works or not, if it installs properly. So far I've gotten Paint Shop Pro 7 working. So I got one of the many programs I want to have on my computer full time. We want SP7. No, what? Want 3. Gonna be down at the bottom. Um, totally not seeing the file there. Hmm. Probably this one. I have no idea. Okay. So maybe I had to select something. Here. So install it on the default. Try it again. Then maybe we can actually see what file we need to actually select for our shortcut. So yeah, when it comes to like the Wine Program Manager and that, and Wine Tricks and that, I wish they worked better, but hey, okay. So look, there's that. I think it was that setup dot. Maybe. Um, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Honestly, okay, let's just try this. Okay, so I don't think that one's gonna work. Drop down back to idle. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. We will uninstall that. Yeah, sure. We'll delete the virtual drive too. Really, we're not using it. Okay. Now let's try it. This may or may not work either. Well, that goes for all the programs. You just don't know. I'm gonna pop over to my other computer here, and well, that's kind of rude. No longer supported on my operating system. We should be able to. We can change the version of Windows. Okay, so I wanted to go to my folder here. Um, okay. We'll just create a new virtual drive for this one. Then we should be able to at least adjust some of the settings on it. Uh, okay. We wanted that one open. Next. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Cancel. Um, yeah, I know. Come on. Okay, let's set that to Windows 10. Okay. Want to show the virtual drives? We'll go to here. Next. Browse. Oh, we'll try that. Maybe that won't give us the error. If it does, oh well. We tried. Didn't even think that some of them are going to be limiting the Windows version as well. So, hmm. Hmm. Okay. Maybe this will work. I'm not too sure. I keep saying that, but you never know. Maybe I just needed to reboot Wine. Maybe that's why. Maybe it didn't. Windows 10 wasn't fully enabled because it had to reset itself. So that could be the case. Maybe I'll try on the Windows 10 after if this doesn't work again. And we'll just restart the Wine service and see if we can get it to go. Come on, you can do it. No, I don't think we'll get it going. All right, let's go on to the next program then, since that's not really doing what I want. And that's fine. And then we'll just go cancel. So we'll go here and we'll dump that in there. What should we try now? Like, I know we can install Winamp through Raspberry Pi apps there, Pi apps. So I'm not sure if I want to install that yet. I think I'll just put that in for a point when I'm actually not finding anything good to install. And I'll get some music and things installed. And we can run that off of our Cloud Pi. I still have a couple terabytes left on there, so we're good there. Let's go. Yeah, there could be too many different variables to getting things working properly, but we're just going to go with what we know works. So we'll just go here, here. We're going to add this to this sum program. Next. All right, we're going to browse other locations, go back to our Cloud Pi. Oh, there's another program I wanted to transfer over. So I'm gonna go here, paste that in here. Back here, go back here. There it is. So Repetier host, we're gonna try installing again an older version to see if we get any better result. Okay. Great about that. Sure, install. Kind of a different bar. so far, none of the programs we've installed tonight are actually working, so we do have some more to go. I would like either Power DVD or any DVD to work, preferably Power DVD. And yeah, what we'll do is we'll just try launching this. We'll see if it works. I was going to wait to install everything and then test out what works and what doesn't, but we might as well, since we're here, just go through it all. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't care about Repetier server. Close that. Almost like a graphic wants to show up here. Almost. Oh, I actually saw the logo there for a split second. All right. Look at that. OpenGL version. Okay. Okay, so if I go to Slicer and slice with Cura Engine, so if this actually works, then that's great. I can try the next version up and play around with that. Keep going until I find one that doesn't work and then use the one that works. I've never had any issues with Repetier hosts, so regardless of what version I install, 2.0 and up, I'm okay with it. So we'll see what happens here. Shows me a beautiful sliced program here. There we go. You can zoom in, out, rotate. It's actually running pretty smoothly. So, okay, so the previous version of Repetier host had some issues, but this one is running. So I am quite happy with that. That's pretty awesome. We got one more Windows program to add to our list of working. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, all right, perfect. All right, let's carry on then. Because that's basically the only... So this, PaintShop Pro, and Google SketchUp are the three that I really want to have working. So I've gotten 2 out of the 3, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I will see what other... yeah, I want Google SketchUp like 2016 or 17, the Make version. But we might have to have that 64-bit OS, so we might have to try a new image on the Raspberry Pi with the 64-bit OS and see if we can actually kind of get that to work. Hopefully, that would be nice. Okay, so I'm going to close that out. It's going to do its thing, tell me to please pick an icon. Oh, my Pi is twitching out back there. I think the battery's dying. kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to there, next. All right, I'm happy. That's awesome. So Paint Shop Pro, Repetier host. I do have some games working. But yeah, that was the main thing, was these two and something to do 3D modeling in. So I might have to try a few other programs. But I really want to get Google SketchUp to work. I can use the web-based version, but I don't want to. Being picky. So let's go to install, install a non-listed program. So when a program's actually working, I will leave it installed on here for now, unless it's just something I know I'm not going to ever use. Let's go here, show the virtual drive, some program. Okay. Next. Browse other locations, CloudPy, WinePy. Okay. So that's working. Oh, did I actually? Why do I have the game in here? Okay, so Paint Shop Pro is working, so we can move. I guess I got to do it in my, not in this area. Okay, so try any DVD, or yeah, try that. We can get the program to launch. I'm sure the CD aspect of it will get working, no problem. I'm just gonna open this up here. Going on to my main computer here and just moving some files around. So while this is installing, I agree. Yeah, we're gonna go full. Space required 2 megabytes. All right, we'll go with it. Okay, close. Here. Try to run that. I am just gonna turn that Pi off for now. I guess I gotta charge that battery pack up on it. Okay, so I don't think that's gonna work. So close it. Then run it again. Yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on this guy up here for a moment, see what it does, see if it drops off. If it does, then it's not launching correctly. And then we'll just uninstall it and move on to the next one. I think what I will do is I'll set up, you know what? Let's actually do that. Let's find an older version of Dropbox. Let's see here. I'm looking for Dropbox. Yeah. I don't know. Should we try that one? The popular one? Download that. Yeah, so that's not gonna run. So, and I'm not gonna be taking my time when it comes to trying to configure them more. I want something that I can install and it's gonna work and then we don't have to play around with. I'll come back and revisit programs that I do want working. But for right now, I'm just going through and here. Yeah, let's try Power DVD now. Dropbox we got installed or downloaded. Okay, so we can close that. That back up. It'd just be nice to have one of these Power DVDs or, you know, running. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna select here, program files. Doesn't even look like it installed. Oh, it might be finishing up, right? Cancel. I don't know. Sure, we'll just do that, and we will call it oh, that's right. Huh. Oh, darn it. That one doesn't work either. Actually, let's try that one more time. What we'll do this time is we will try it on the Twitch one. Right there. And their locations. I really want it working. And there we go. I'm quite happy that Repetier host is working. It's such a not gonna run. No. All right, we'll uninstall it. But this is why we're doing it, right? We want to actually see if we can get programs that we use on a Windows PC working over here on a Raspberry Pi. So that's all we're doing. I don't think there's anything. Supposedly Vegas works. Um, hmm. I don't know if that'll work. I'm just curious. I really love Unreal Tournament, so I think I actually have it on my GOG list as well. Gonna... Oh, but then I'm gonna have to remember... Yeah, I'll have to get my password in that. I forget what it is, so cancel that. Let's go install. We'll go back to our list of stuff we were working on. All right, go here. Oh, a little too much coffee. I got a little click happy there. That's gonna happen. Show virtual. Oh. Browse. Okay, so PowerD Video. Let's try Video Studio 2019. Maybe that'll work. We're running out of programs, so we might be back to games here really quick. We have virtual PC yet to try, and well, that was disappointing. At least here we know that some of the programs are going to run if we can get it running on a 64-bit OS. So I think the next thing to do is really just upgrading to the Bullseye 64-bit OS and starting fresh and building up a machine from that, and kind of have that nice ultimate, like, all-in-one low-powered PC, well, computer, to run all the programs and everything that we want, and just working and focusing on certain ones to get them going, because this is a lot of fun, but we're going to be limited by that 64-bit only warning all the time, right? So we will try this one again, but not right now. So we're just going to dump that into our tested programs. We'll come back to that. I'll make note of it. All right. Close window. Cancel. Okay, we'll go back to install. Well, let's go here. Let's try the virtual PC. So this one's the 2007 one. I went with the older one just to see if we can get it to go. And then what we would do is kind of upgrade and try the newer versions and see which ones are working, which ones aren't. But once again, limitations of that 32-bit OS versus a 64. So yeah, we'll see what happens. At this point, I'm not expecting any sort of miracles or anything out of this whole install. So so far, most of the stuff has not worked, but that was just me trying to see what I could or could not get going. That would be cool to have on here, right? So yeah, we'll just go for only me. fine. No, we're gonna be... I'm thinking it's not liking it. Gonna give it a moment. All right, so that's not going to work. Let's go ahead and cancel that. No, I'm not sure, but you're not going to install, so we are going to get rid of you. Let's go ahead and I guess we have 2 games that we can install that will probably work no problem. The first one being, what do we want to install? Let's go with Dune. We have a setup file here. Try this one. Okay, so it did not like that one. That's okay. We'll just carry on to the next one. Let's go install, and I wonder if, I don't know if that'll work, but we'll try it. I just looked in the folder there and it didn't look like it was quite, I don't think this install is going to work either. Which we'll have to find a different installer because I love R-Type as well. I don't know. Try that. Well, I'm striking out big time tonight. Let's try one more time. What we'll do is we will try a different, I wonder if we try that one, that one file instead. Not sure if it'll work, but let's go R-Type and maybe it'll work. No. Okay. All right, so that's not gonna work. Wonder if we can just copy those over onto... I'm gonna try one more thing here. Let's try... Um, is there a reason why... Okay. Let's try... I have no idea if this is gonna work. Like I said, many times. We got one more we're gonna try out here. Let's go to install a program. For some reason, it will not allow me to download my GOG games, so we will try to install GOG Galaxy. Probably not gonna run. Probably not. All right, GOG, open, next. Would be nice if it does. If it does, then we can actually launch some of those other games, right? So before, you used to be able to just download it off of the website. You didn't have to install GOG Galaxy, but maybe you do now. Maybe they want to be more Steam-like that way. But I'm just going to download it on PC as well. Yeah, okay. That's not going to work. I'm just going to quickly download it here, install it, and see if I can download any of my games here. So I want to go here. Sure, I accept. Drive, do I want that on? The drive D, that. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's silly. Used to be able to download off their website, now you can't. Well, that's dumb. Why everyone liked them. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, view downloads. Oh, backup installers. Okay. All right, let's try that. I'm gonna just grab a couple of games off of here. Nothing majorly graphic intense. I don't have too many actual games on here, but I have a few. That we can download and try. There's another one I wanted to go. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I got 3 games downloaded here. I'm just gonna wait while downloading. Okay, we got 2, 3. On. 2. Here. Go to my downloads folder. Make sure those downloaded. Yeah, we're good. All right. Paste them here. This might take a minute or two just because my CloudPy server is a little bit slower than my actual internet, so I do have to work on that at some point, getting a faster data server here. Basically, I just use it to dump files around from Pi to Pi and, you know, do little backups. So it's not really needed, but it's just nice to have something to be able to drop your files to, jump on another machine, and pull them off. We're about 50% done the transfer. Shouldn't be too much longer, and then we can try them out. A few different style games, so it'll be interesting to see which ones launch and which ones don't. But I'm wondering if that's something to try. So if it doesn't run, what we'll do is, because they are GOG games, we can go into the browse for the file through the list there and be able to try to install it that way. There might be a fix for it on Play on Linux. I'm not too sure, But if for some reason the game doesn't work, we'll go in there and we'll see if we can find that game on that list there. So, all right, go to install a program, unlisted, that one. Okay, I'll go here, browse, other location, CloudPy, there we go. I've got Unreal Gold, Redneck Rampage, and Mega Race 1. And I do have Mega Race 2 that I'll probably try to install as well. Back in the day when it actually first came out, it was quite the game. I quite enjoyed it. So, but Unreal is my kind of game, not Quake. So we're gonna try to get that going. Then we can try all the other Unreal tournaments and see which one it just won't install. Setup popping up here. Okay. What are my options here? That's absolutely fine. Don't worry, we'll get to you. Come on, how can you not like Redneck Rampage? So I wonder if the graphics driver that is on here is going to cause issues with some of the higher resolution games, and how we can switch that to the OpenGL driver. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm just not sure of anything tonight, am I? Jeez. Yeah, it was a long day at work today, so I'm just kind of muttering and checking out some games and applications. So I am really happy that I got Repetier Host working. That was probably the best thing that I could have happen tonight, is one of the other programs working. So, we're not going to launch it. We are going to just exit. We're going to add the icon and launch it from the icons here once it gets there. So if Quake can run on here, there's no reason why Unreal should not work. Okay. We might have to try a few different modes here, but we might have to go to software rendering. We'll try this. Well, that's actually pretty decent. Okay, I'm just gonna load it up and we'll see if it actually works. I'm just gonna turn the volume down a bit here, that way it's not totally, it's actually running even pretty decent through VNC here, so, but I'm just gonna pop over my mouse and keyboard to the Pi here, and we'll give it a little go. All right, so we want options. This is actually pretty smooth here. 640 by 480, 16-bit color depth, world texture on high. All right. Go game, weapon hand right. Okay. We'll try it on the default settings here. It's using direct 3D, dynamic lighting, show decals. Trying to remember what I needed to adjust on here because it's been so long since I played. Controls, left mouse button, turn left, turn right, stripe left. Okay, so this is what I want. So move forward. We're gonna go W, S. Stripe left is gonna be A. Stripe right will be that. Jump that. Crouch is C or Control. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's go to okay, mouse look is on. Auto slow, want any of that stuff. All right, we're just gonna try that. Oh, these skins are so awesome. Okay, we'll go with that one. There are actually games available. Go to all servers here. Oh, GameSpy. I remember back in the day, I actually worked for GameSpy Arcade on their Unreal Tournament page, and I helped do a lot of the troubleshooting and that for people there, and getting people gaming on there. So this is not going to find anything. Populated servers. So we would actually have to just create a server, but okay. But we can try. We can try and see what happens here. All right. Pretty smooth. Oh, I got invert mouse on. But yes. Okay. Back here. Yes, I want to look up. Yes, I am escaping. Oh, why is my strafing not working? If my keyboard is actually twitching out here. I have a little bit of connectivity issues with my he looks cozy. Got a flare. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Let's go over here. Let's get some health. Like I can't see. Like there's the cool part here when you see a guy being dragged away, or it might have happened. All right. What do you say? Said see here, captain's log. Um. Okay. So I think we actually have to. Huh? Need a gun or something, don't I? Okay, well this works and it actually plays pretty nice, so I'm not going to play it too much here. That's awesome. So if I go to start, go to try a quick death match here. Look at that primitive sniper rifle. Well, I think I should have went to a bot match because yeah, there's nobody here, just me. He picked up all the health. Well, that was embarrassing. All right. Anyways, still a little tweaking to do on there to make that feel better, but we got it working. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and try install a program. Unlisted. Virtual program. I do have some CD based games as well that I'll try to install, and we'll see if we can get them to work. Next, but we won't do that tonight. I think I'll probably check out these other two games here and then call it a night, unfortunately. But that's just the way it's going to go tonight. I was expecting to have more of the software work out of the box. It did not. So I'm going to have to come up with more ideas of what I can use as an alternative or play around with tweaking the programs I want. But ultimately, I think we need to get a 64-bit version of the Raspberry Pi OS on here, which wouldn't call wouldn't I would have to wipe everything and then redo everything all over again. So yeah. Yeah, of course we want to install everything. Okay, we'll let that do its thing. Oh, it looks like I thought I had a lot of the Unreal tournaments on GOG, but it looks like I just checked on my Steam account and it seems like all my stuff's on there. That's, for some reason I thought I had it on here, but I actually have physical copies of Unreal Tournament and a few of the other Unreal games. So I'll probably check them out because I do enjoy Unreal Tournament. Uh, One of my favorite games to play. I wasn't a huge Quake fan back in the day, but a lot of people were, so I played it. But to me, I just like the quickness and the action in Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament was my jam. Like, I love that. I could play that forever. Still can. When I install it, I'm usually playing till late at night, so. So if Franz is around at all, you missed last night's stream, and yes, it was all your fault. But it will be the stream that is posted up on YouTube, so make sure to check that out. Okay. Now we're gonna just exit. So I'm wondering if we have to have each shortcut. So we might actually have to um, go ahead and add shortcuts for each one of those. But we will find out in just a moment here. We should have them populated, so we should be able to create a new shortcut. Come on. You always wish things just took a little bit less time, but honestly, back in the day, installing these or downloading them took a lot longer than this takes. So, Rampage, where are you? Maybe that one? Try that. Like, I'm wondering if... Okay, so let's go to... Figure... Okay, I think I messed up on that. Oh, can we go to new? System. No, that's not what I want. Okay, let's go here. Come on. Obviously, I selected the wrong file, so there should be the 3 exe files for Redneck Rampage. So I'm going to see if I can find them. I might have to just browse and pick it from the install directory. We'll see. So let's keep an eye out for that. Okay, let's go to browse. Go to GOG Games, Redneck Rampage. Go here. That should be the right one. Okay, so that should work. So we should be able to get rid of this one here. And let's try to run this one. Something's happening. Are we gonna get lucky? Nope. Okay, so this is where I want to go to install a program, games, and we want to go red. Install there. Next. No. And then we're gonna try it this way. Hopefully this works. Try it one more time here. Okay. Now uninstall this one. Do this here. See if there's any files that we need. If this works, then possibly maybe some of the other ones that I've tried that didn't work might actually work. It just might be a configuration file that needs to be downloaded from here to actually make it work properly. We'll see what happens. And okay, so it's going to create a whole new virtual drive by the looks of it. It's all right. Okay. Quite happy. So okay, so obviously that is not the right file. Okay. That's not the collection file. It looked like there was try this one. Okay, let's try this installer. Maybe this will actually match up. Did I click something wrong? Okay. The Redneck Rampage we will put on the back burner for now. That out for now. All right, so let's see if Mega Race on here. It is, so let's try that one. And it looks like it's gonna work. We'll try it through this way. No. Browse. Okay, that's the one we want. we'll give this a go. We'll try it. We'll test it out, see if it works. It looks like it's going to work, so I'm quite happy about that. And then after this, I will call it a night. Just because I'm out of coffee, and yeah, I want to actually find more applications and programs that I can get running on here. So I'm going to go through all my disk-based stuff and see what I can find that might actually work. There's a few programs. Why is it doing that? Okay, let's just go no, cancel, go to install. We're just going to try it the old-fashioned way here. And this might be why I hated using Wine before, because there was a lot of things that were kind of iffy. And like anything, you got to play with it to get things going properly sometimes. So browse here, Cloud and that was Mega Race, so we're going to open that up. So back in the day, yeah, when Mega Race actually was first out, I remember playing it on PC non-stop. Back then, yeah, their games weren't that many where I was, so but Mega Race was great. And then I had Mega Race 2, which was just like a whole new world of awesome. So I haven't played Mega Race 2 in years and years. Mega Race 1 I played probably a couple of years ago. And then I realized how awesome it wasn't in today's standard, but I want to give it one more go. It's just the way it is, right? You know, you try a game when it first comes out and it's amazing, it feels great. You know, 10 years later, you're like, how did I even play this? It's like some of the NES games that I've been playing too lately. I've been like, how did I even play this? So, but I think next week we'll stream some more NES stuff. Hopefully my my sockets come so we can actually chip the one board and just double check if it is the RAM chip that is causing the issue in it, and we'll socket both the boards and be able to have one completely working unit and then use another board as a test bench, right? So we'll set it up and maybe we'll come up with a holder and everything for it, just for testing NES components, and that way we can actually diagnose and repair them fairly quickly and relatively easily by being able to swap out with known good chips and test each RAM chip on its own and whatever other chip that we might want to at the time. Railroad Tycoon. That would actually be kind of fun right now. I like games that are kind of mindless at times, right? So I like defense type games and stuff like that, right? So, but I enjoy those simulator games as well. I actually enjoy all games, but the game I will probably try it at least once. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Now let's hope it brings up my Mega Race icon. If not, we'll just try browsing to it again and see if we can add it that way. If we can, great. If not, not the end of the world. But we're starting to build up a bunch of junk folders and installs that have failed. So we'll have to go through at some point and dump a lot of that junk so that way we can actually not have this huge list of random junk in it, right? So what do we got here? Okay, let's go to browse. Here, Mega Race. Open. All right. Moment of truth. Do you get to see some awesomeness? As long as that doesn't So yeah, I'm not going into the debug. Well, actually, you know what? Debug. Hmm. If I go here, um, try it with Wine Desktop. Probably won't work. Nope. All right, we'll uninstall it. All right, so if I go to open the directory and we go up one, more. So there's a bunch of stuff in here that we do have to get rid of. And go to move to trash. That work. BraveSoft. Not work. That works. That works. happy with that. Raven Sword, I don't know if we tried that. I'm gonna try it. I can't remember if we tried Raven Sword or not. Try it. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Hello, friends. I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight? All right, so yeah, we did test Raven Sword before, but I don't think I actually played any of it. Let's go back over to that one. Well, the short answer is it was your fault. The long answer is it was my fault. So yeah, so what had happened was I actually did a stream last night, and I had both the camera and my microscope working on it. Tonight we're just playing around with the Raspberry Pi 4 and just trying different games and programs, getting them working on here. So far, striking out quite a bit, but yeah, last night it was working. What had happened is the USB hub that I was powering it off of was actually under voltage, so it wasn't actually producing enough voltage to power all those cameras or the camera in general, so it would just shut off. But we got that fixed with my so with this power bank that I have, I was actually able to run it with that, and yeah, everything works great. Well, not great, but we still have some more tweaking and things to do on there. But I found something else that I want to try. So there's I want to get a 64-bit operating system installed on my Raspberry Pi, and I want to try a couple other programs to see if we can actually make it not run so sluggish. But the max CPU usage I had last night, I think, was like 80% while it was running. So that's not bad. That was with both cameras going and streaming. So I think, yeah, I think we're good now. We just got to tweak it and get all the little settings kind of under control. Yeah. So yeah, it was your fault, and ultimately in the end it was mine, because I thought, oh, I don't need to use my power bank tonight because I'm not running my 7-inch touchscreen on it, right? I went with my big monitor, so I thought, oh, I'll just plug it into my other hub and everything will be good. No. So completely my fault. Okay, so I think Raven Sword, I will have to actually tweak some of the settings on that to get that going better. But so far, this is what we've gotten working on the Raspberry Pi 4. I finally got Repetier Host working, which was not working. I downgraded to an older version that wasn't as picky when it came to graphics. Now I just have to get a 3D CAD program installed on here, and then I will have all the apps I need. And because I can do video editing on the Pi 4, I've got Paint Shop Pro installed. I don't like using Inkscape or GIMP that much, so I can use them. I just don't like them. I like it simple. So yeah. I will play around more with the Pi 3B plus. But on when am I going to do it? I'm going to do something on probably tomorrow night. So if you're around tomorrow night, make sure to jump on for a little bit. Because yeah, I'm gonna actually do something cool tomorrow night, and I'll wait for you to be around if you can be around. If not, maybe I'll wait for another day, but I'd like you to be around for that. So you'll enjoy it. It'll be cool. Yeah, I was just basically wanting to test out a few extra programs here tonight, and basically just call it a night. Not really. Yeah, I think I tried a whole whack load of programs tonight, and nothing was running correctly. So, but I want to see on the. Yeah, if you can, if you jump in, then I'll what is this? Give me 1 second here. Something. Um, no idea what happened there. Anyways, yeah, if you're around, I'll I'll do it. But if you're not, I'll wait till one day when you are around. So, but it'll be cool. So I don't know if you are on around this time on the weekends, or if earlier in the day, or whatever works for you. I can also do that, but I do want you to be around. So we have so I don't want SketchUp 2018. I don't know if that'll work or not. Why doesn't it want to install? I'll let that go for a minute. There is the video from last night. I don't have on my videos on demand. Reason being is I made a big no-no last night too. Basically what I did was I showed my external IP address. So I downloaded the stream from last night, and I cut that section out and I uploaded it to YouTube. So you can see me make on there stating that yes, it was your fault for the Pi not working. But yeah, that's up there. So yeah, I go through all the information on there. But these games are. What other GOG games do we have on here? Basically all of them. All right. ST. Real 2. Yeah, I've got all these. Got these on CD, so maybe I'll install them that way. Yeah, you're getting around now. Okay, I think that's all I want to do there tonight. I'm going to update my testing list here tonight, and eventually I'll post that up on, I think I'll do a GitHub page with an updated file so everyone can download and check out what programs are working, what games are working that I've done on stream, just so I have a reference. And basically I want to get away from the PC completely for all my tasks, because before I would still load up my PC or use my laptop to do a quick 3D model, use Repetier host to slice it, and then send it over to the Raspberry Pi and have that print. But I want to get away from that, so I want to be able to just use Raspberry Pis for everything. There's so many games and so many programs and software that works on the Pi already, but just not the ones I want. So that's what I'm working on now, is getting programs and software installed and testing some other ones that maybe someone will have some interest in to see if it'll work or not. So, but I think having that 64-bit OS is going to be the key to getting a lot of the newer stuff installed properly. Empty that guy. All right, but yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here for tonight. So unfortunately, yeah, thanks for coming by again. And yeah, if you can pop on tomorrow, or whenever, just shout out, and then I'll say something right then and there. It'll be really cool. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So anyways, have a good night, friends, and everyone else that did watch tonight. I appreciate it. Hit that follow button if you haven't. We will stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And usually I will stream throughout the week on top of that, but those aren't actually scheduled streams, so you might just see me messing around with the Raspberry Pi or doing some other repairs or whatever it is. So anyways, take care, have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Will do.